March break is finally here and travelers are heading south. If you're not one of them, remember there's lots to do close to home. You can now feed the birds at Cobourg's Harbour as the Deputy Mayor announced a March-only moratorium on ticketing those who violate the law of feeding. In weather, are you tired of snow and the cold temperatures? Well, we're supposed to get up to +4 on Tuesday. I have your full forecast next. Cobourg News Live starts right now. Good afternoon, I'm Graham Beer. And it's here again, and travelers are heading south. Yes, March break officially started yesterday, and if you're traveling or not, there will be so much to do around Cobourg. There will be events for kids, teens, adults, and the whole family. The Art Gallery of Northumberland will include activities such as fun with paint, fun with clay, and other material-based workshops. Daily, the cost is $10 per child, which includes material and a snack. All sessions run from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. from Monday, March 14th through to Friday, March 18th. For more information or to register, call 905-372-0333. The Cobourg Public Library has a full week planned, a lunchtime movie at noon on Monday, and a dinner theater family program beginning at 6 p.m. The days that follow offer everything from music to a scavenger hunt to a beach party and even an encounter with a scaly creature. Registration for the event is on now. For more information or to register, call 905-372-9271 extension 6130 or visit www.cobourg.library.on.ca for the full schedule. There's also free activities around the area, such as the outdoor rink in downtown Cobourg. For the full list, go to our website, www.cobourgnews.org. You can now feed the waterfowl at the Cobourg waterfront for March. Since residents have been watching the birds starve to death, they jumped into action and started feeding them. It's a bylaw, but it can also cause harm to the wildlife. I went down yesterday to check the scene out. Take a look at my report. A Cobourg man is insisting on feeding waterfowl here at the Cobourg waterfront. He has been issued his second ticket, worth $105, from the bylaw officer. Now, the bylaw clearly states that you can't feed any wildlife here at the Cobourg waterfront because it can do more harm than good. But the Cobourg man disagrees. He says if we don't feed them, they will die. But not everyone agrees. A naturalist says that feeding the waterfowl can create many problems for the birds and almost always results in negative consequences for both humans and wildlife involved. Cobourg Deputy Mayor has announced a March-only moratorium on ticketing for those who violate by law the ban of feeding the waterfowl. Now, if you're like the man that comes down to feed the birds, you won't get ticketed during the month of March. I'm Graham Beer here at the Cobourg waterfront. Cobourg News. With safety arising, the organizers of the annual Float Your Fanny Down the Ganny race have called a 2-week delay on the event to April 19th from its previous scheduled date of April 5th. And if the date is unsafe, then co-chair Barry Adson said last week the race would be cancelled for the second time in its 33-year history. For more information, visit northumberlandtoday.com. Okay, thanks so much for watching Cobourg News. Weather is up next, and we're also going to be talking to Hunter about Sheila's travels, as Sheila's not on the show today, but she is traveling the world, I guess you could say, and we've got all that information coming up next. Stay right with us. One word to describe Cobourg, what would it be?
Energy.
It would be comfortable.
Friendly.
Home.
Fun.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
It would be wonderful. I've lived here all my life. It's been wonderful from day one, and it's still wonderful today.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn. And don't forget to watch all of our videos on YouTube so you don't miss out on what's happening in Cobourg. Okay, welcome back. Well, I told you earlier on the show, just checking my audio there. I told you earlier on the show that Sheila is not here because she is on the other side of the world. And she is touring the world with her school, and she's been taking a couple pictures for us, and she's been sharing with us, and that has been really exciting to be seeing all those wonderful pictures. So we have Hunter Strawn, our director. So there's the picture there. She is in Beaumont, France, and she is in the trenches, and she is holding a Cobourg News logo sign. So Hunter is our director and also her son. Hunter, you've been chatting with her a little more than I have. Tell me a little bit about what she has been doing over her trip.
Well, my mom, Sheila, or as I would call her mom. Okay, so she's traveling, and she's in Belgium, Germany, France, and Poland on a travel education trip with my school, and anyway, this picture is being taken. The story is she's at a cafe, and she looks out the back window, and there's a trench. So she asked the owner at the cafe if she could go in it, and the owner said sure. So she goes outside and sits in the trench, and her colleague takes the photo, and then she sent it to Graham, and that's how it got here. And yeah.
Oh well, okay. Well, thank you, Hunter. And so tell us a little bit about what she will be doing on her trip later in her trip.
Actually, today she went to Vimy Ridge.
Okay.
And
tell me a little bit about Vimy Ridge, for the people who don't know that.
Well, Vimy Ridge was the beach that the Canadians landed on during D-Day. I don't know the exact date of D-Day, but in World War II, that's when all the reinforcements came to try and take out the Germans, and that it's significant Canadian history.
Well, thank you, Hunter. And so she will be going to Paris for the Eiffel Tower. Is that right? Krakow. Sorry, what was that?
She'll be going to Paris, Krakow. Yeah.
So a lot of places. Okay.
Brussels.
Belgium. Yes. Okay, so anyway, very, very exciting. So again, you're taking a last look there she posted it to me, and I retweeted it and put it back on also on my feed on Instagram. And again, you can follow me on Instagram at GB Cobourg News. Okay, so now it's time, if we want to go to our media player, Hunter, and go to our graphic. There we go. I'll just throw this down here. So we apologize that our graphic is a little smaller, but we had a technical error. But anyway, the current conditions right now, we're sitting at 1 degree Celsius with some sun and cloud. Well, the drapes are closed, but it's been a cloudy day, hasn't it been, Hunter? And it's cloudy right now. But we had some sunny periods. It feels like right now -8. The winds are at 45 kilometers to the west, and the wind gusts are at 75 kilometers per hour. Okay, so if we want to change the background again. But anyway, I think that wraps up our show. Sports. But before we go, in sports, I'm just going to go through the sports cap here on my script. We've got all these scripts everywhere. But let me see here. I'm sorry, I'm just going to my page here. Sports, but I'm pretty sure I'm just looking for the exact score of the Cougar game. But the Cougar game was last night, and I'm pretty sure they beat Wellington Ducks. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, but I think that's pretty much it. And there's a Cougar game on Monday. Oh yeah, so here it is. The Cobourg Cougars advanced to the next round of the playoffs with a 3-0 win yesterday over the Wellington Dukes. It's not Ducks, Dukes, sorry, at the CCC. The Cobourg Cougars win the series 4 games to 1. So they move on to the next round, and we'll see how they do on Monday night. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at GB Cobourg News and Instagram. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Cobourg News, or our new page, Cobourg Media. So that is facebook.com/feelgoodtown. And also we have our website, www.cobourgnews.org. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks so much for watching Cobourg News. We will see you next time.